Hello. You're tuning in to the Stash and Shaggy podcast, where you come here to get your great NFL bets and NHL bets, and this week, UFC bets.
And any other bets that we may find amusing.
Because last week, we didn't do too bad.
Not
10-3 in NFL for me.
7-6.
0-3 in hockey. Okay, all right. I'll take that one.
Ooh.
I'll take that one. I remember when we were betting hockey last week, I went against you a couple times, and you went, what, 7-4?
4? Yep.
Pretty good. 10-3, 7-4, and then you broke even in NFL.
Yeah, 7-6.
Too bad.
Not losing.
We have playoffs starting this week,
Yes.
so less games, but UFC coming back also, so more events.
Mm-hmm.
Started off with UFC real quick. Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Hebus for the main event. These chicks have fought before. I'm not betting this fight, but I like this main event. And Mackenzie Dern's kind of she lost last time, so I think she's a plus 190 underdog. I think she's sneaky to win. That was 5 years ago.
Sneaky.
She's gotten better, and Amanda Hebus has gotten kind of the same or maybe even a little worse.
Ooh.
But I still have no bets, but I'm just throwing that one out there, kind of like a little extra. First one I have is Santiago Ponzinibbio. This guy used to be my favorite fighter, bro. I used to love this guy, but he got a staph infection, and it was real bad, almost died.
Damn.
And when he was gone for 2 or 3 years, and since he came back, he's just not the same guy. And he's fighting Carlston Harris, who also isn't that great of a fighter, but I like the under 2.5 in this fight. Next one I got is Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. This is a really, really banger fight. I think it's kind of a coin flip, but we're going to go with Chris Curtis plus 190 because anytime I get him at an underdog price, he always shows up. I made a lot of money on him from underdog fights.
Yeah.
I always fade him when he's a favorite, and I always bet him when he's an underdog, and it seems to work out.
Yeah. Stick with it.
And then I got another underdog I like this week, Soriano versus Medic. Medic doesn't really have the best cardio, and he doesn't have the best defensive wrestling. He's a good offensive wrestler, but his defense wrestling isn't so great. And Soriano's been showing some good wrestling in his last couple fights. So give me Soriano plus 180.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I like for the UFC, those three. And then Mackenzie Dern's like a little sprinkle in there if you want to throw something like that in there.
So, would you do a 3-leg parlay on this?
For sure.
Tell the folks what it is again. What we got?
Ponzinibbio Harris under 2.5 rounds. Chris Curtis versus Kopylov, Curtis plus 190, and Soriano versus Medic, Soriano plus 180.
Gotcha. I like that.
You want to do the playoffs?
Yes.
Or you wanted to go NHL first and save the playoffs for last?
Yeah, we should save the playoffs for last because playoffs are important. More money can be made.
All right, let's go NHL. I got 3 bets, but if you want to run through the slate, I'll let you know.
So we got a few games for Saturday. If you're in during the snowstorm.
Snowstorm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got hockey. Going to start off with the Bruins and Panthers. Good to go with Panthers.
Okay.
Krakens and Sabres. Both iffy teams. They're both good, both bad. Going with the Sabres because they've been on a
both middle of the road.
Better of a streak. Senators are going to overtake the Penguins.
I also got the Senators in this one.
Yeah.
I thought they were good odds on the Senators too. I think it was like plus 120 or minus 120. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the Senators are going to travel to the Penguins and take control. Canucks, I don't think they can handle the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs going to take this one. Stars at the Canadiens. It's long distance. I think it's the Canadiens are going to take this one.
Stars have been looking good this year, but
yeah. But
Canadiens are a good team too.
Every time I pick the better team that play the Canadiens seem to win.
And the Stars are having to travel, so
yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Lightning and the Devils, no bets here because both teams are kind of good, and the Devils
they're
probably
both like
win.
On a streak right now. Yeah.
The Ducks and Flyers, both are tied at 39 points for the series. Not sure who to take here. Ducks and Flyers both aren't that great. Going to pass on this one.
Yep.
Oilers and Blackhawks. Right now, the Blackhawks are playing the Red Wings, so we're going with the Oilers. Blue Jackets and the Blues, both, again, another team tied at 44 points this for the series. Taking the Blues at home. Avalanche and the Jets, not sure which team is going to win. They're both good. They both may score under 6.5.
Okay, I'm taking the Jets here. Winnipeg.
You like the Jets?
I like Winnipeg.
Yeah. Okay. Capitals face the Predators. Capitals are a good team.
Yeah, Predators are a little shaky.
They started off good, the Predators.
They don't have good goaltending. Their goaltending's bad.
So Caps it is. Islanders and the Utah Hockey Club. Going to take the over and the club.
Yeah, I'll take Utah as well.
I'm going to go over with the 6.5.
Islanders have been disappointing this year.
But they did just shut out the Knights last night.
Yeah.
Now is the Knights out of 40 games, 10th loss.
Yeah. You got a point.
So then the Kings face the Flames. Going to take the Flames at home. Going to take the Knights at home against the Rangers. And then the Wild are going to defeat the Sharks at home.
Can't argue with that.
Then that is for Saturday's games. On the back, I wrote some. We got 5 games for Sunday. Again, the Red Wings are playing. They play tonight, like I said, against the Blackhawks. They're probably about to end that game. So they're going to continue to win against the Krakens at home. The Stars are going to face the Senators. Stars are going to win this one. They may not win tomorrow, but they may win previous.
All right.
Take it as you will. Lightnings are going to conquer the Penguins. Again, did I have that for last game too? Did they play?
Yeah.
Yep. The Ducks and the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are going to win.
Ottawa plays the Penguins, so then they got to play
the
Lightning the next day on Sunday.
Right. So the Ducks go to the Hurricanes. Ducks suck, going with the Hurricanes, and then the Wild travel to Golden Knights. And the Golden Knights are disappointed from last night from the shutout from the Islanders, so they will defeat the Wild.
Okay. All right, and now you want to go to NFL playoffs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting year. You know, there's a lot of teams that I really wouldn't mind winning this year, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Usually I'm rooting for one or two teams, so it makes it a little rough. But this year it's like I wouldn't mind if the Chargers won because Harbaugh winning, college football championship and then coming right to NFL and winning the Super Bowl would be a stat that I feel like would never get broken, which is pretty cool. And then obviously if the Lions win, I'll be happy because they're your team. And also the Lions just, never have made it to the Super Bowl or anything like that. So it'd be interesting. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Pittsburgh, one of my good friends is a Pittsburgh fan, so that I wouldn't mind seeing them win.
Right.
Baltimore has Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar. Denver, obviously, I'm a Denver fan. I want to see them win. Buffalo, I have a good friend who's a Buffalo fan, so got to root for them, especially with their history and four Super Bowls in a row and 4 losses. That's got to be pretty rough as a fan. Green Bay, Philly, these teams I don't really want to see win. I don't really want to see Kansas City win. Tampa Bay, I like Baker Mayfield, man. He's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing him win one. Washington, my brother's a Washington fan, and it's the closest team centralized to where we live. So got to, root for them a little bit. Minnesota, seeing Sam Darnold win would be kind of cool. And the Rams, I don't really care about the Rams either. So, I don't want to see the Rams, Green Bay, Philly, the Chiefs. There's 4 teams that I don't want to win.
Yeah.
The Texans, 5 teams.
I agree.
5 teams.
Yep.
So it's like, if any of the other teams win, I'll be happy for somebody. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. It'll be interesting this year. Starting it off, we got the Chargers versus the Texans. Chargers are minus 3-point favorite in the Texans stadium.
Right.
This one, I was almost leaning towards not picking a line. I like J.K. Dobbins to get a touchdown. He's looked good since he came back from his injury, and I'm leaning Chargers -3, but I mean, the Texans just look so bad lately. I just don't know if the Chargers can cover 3 points. But that's the side I'm taking. I'm taking Chargers -3 and a J.K. Dobbins touchdown. What do you like here?
I like the over 41.5. I like the Texans straight up. Maybe.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe by a point last second.
I mean, C.J. Stroud's a good quarterback. I know people are harping on him because he looked bad. And they get one of their best defensive players back this week from a suspension. He got suspended for fighting. So that is something. Yeah, I think they have Nico Collins is healthy. Tank Dell's out, obviously, but I don't know if that dude's ever going to play football again. He's too small. He gets hurt.
Yeah.
But I can see your point, though. That's why I'm kind of on the fence with this one. J.K. Dobbins' touchdown is my favorite bet in this game.
You don't think 41.5 too much?
No, I like that.
I like it.
I didn't write it down. But I do like that. I might end up even betting it.
Yeah, that's my pick. Over 41.5 Texans straight up.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, divisional game. I'm sure neither of these games want to be seeing each other right now. First round of the playoffs.
Right.
They know each other too well. But I was leaning Pittsburgh +9.5, but just because it's a divisional game in the playoffs, they're both going to play each other really hard.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just no bet for me.
That's what I took. I took the points 9.5.
Yeah, that's the side I feel like.
I think Justin Fields is going to be a key player in this role. He may not be the main quarterback, but he's going to play a key role, I think.
He's going to like come in for like a side play or something, you're saying?
He could be like the Taysom Hill on the Saints, come in at the 1 yard line, get that running goal.
If that happens, that'll be interesting.
I think they're going to play him a few times.
Okay. Denver versus Buffalo. I like Buffalo to win this game, obviously, but Denver +8.5 is too many points. I mean, it was 9 earlier.
I'm taking that.
Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, me too. You got any over-unders for this one?
Nope.
Okay.
Double pick.
Green Bay versus Philly. Jalen Hurts is healthy. He's practicing. He's going to be fine. Give me Philly -5.5.
Nope. I took the over 45.5. Taking the points, Packers 4.5.
Okay. I got it at 5.5, so you can get it at 5.5.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay versus Washington. I like Baker Mayfield. He's facing a rookie quarterback on the other side of the ball. And I think Jaden Daniels isn't going to – I think the nerves are going to hit him, and he's not going to do as well.
I don't think so.
Give me Tampa Bay -3.
You're probably right, but I'm going with the underdog, Washington, straight up. Over 50.5.
I like under 50.5.
What?
Yeah, so
We'll
we are
see.
exact
We'll see.
opposites in this game. I'm
We'll
going
see.
under and Tampa, and you're going Washington and over. That's interesting. And then the last game of the week, the Minnesota Vikings versus the Los Angeles Rams. I like over 47.5 is my favorite bet. Justin Jefferson touchdown is another bet I like.
Yeah.
And then I'm going Minnesota -3.
It doesn't matter to me because the Lions are going to have to face one of these teams next round, and the Lions are going to destroy whichever team decides. So, with that being said, the Vikings are probably going to beat the Rams, and then the Lions are just going to destroy the Vikings again.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue with that logic. I like it.
That's all I got.
And then Dub Life Parlay this week.
Tell them.
One of the bets is opposite of one of my bets, but you took it though. So
Yeah, my bet was Jalen Hurts.
yeah, so we got Jalen Hurts touchdown.
Yep.
J.K. Dobbins touchdown is mine. Kyron Williams touchdown and a Tampa Bay over 50.5.
I see.
But I mean, I don't mind it. Just because I disagree with the Tampa Bay one doesn't mean it won't hit. Of course, I bet it. Got to bet the Dub Life Parlay.
Yeah. If you ain't dubbing, you ain't winning.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Come back next week.
Yep. Good luck.